Welcome back today, and in this video we are diving deep into the world of Lincoln wheat pennies, exploring the long and detailed story behind the top 5 most valuable wheat penny coins ever discovered across different years, mint marks, and conditions. These tiny copper treasures have shocked collectors, broken auction records, and turned ordinary pocket change into jaw-dropping fortunes. So settle in, because we're about to uncover the coins that transformed the wheat penny market and made headlines around the world. Let's get started. First up, the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in very fine condition. This amazing old coin continues to surprise collectors around the world with its powerful history, its striking design, and its growing buzz in today's coin market where collector attention is stronger than ever. So sit back and enjoy, because this is one of those coins that teaches us how something so small can carry so much value, interest, and excitement. The history and background of the 1953 wheat penny. We step into the post-World War II era when America was expanding rapidly and coins were produced in huge numbers. Yet even during this period of mass production, certain coins became standouts, and the 1953 Philadelphia issue with no mint mark is one of them. This coin carries the legacy of the classic wheat reverse design that ran from 1909 to 1958, representing an era of transition, strength, and American identity. Each of these pennies was minted to serve everyday people, yet decades later these coins now carry emotional, historical, and collectible weight far beyond their face value. One of the reasons the 1953 no mint mark wheat penny still holds such influence is its unique features. The design includes the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, with sharp lettering, clean curves, and details that shine beautifully when the coin is found in very fine condition. On the reverse, the strong wheat stalks, the crisp United States of America lettering, and the bold 1-cent inscription all represent the classic beauty that collectors cherish. A 1953 wheat penny with no mint mark and strong detail is a standout piece that carries both artistic value and historical richness. When we talk about rarity and demand, condition is everything, and that's where a very fine example becomes so exciting. Even though millions were minted, time, circulation, and damage eliminated a massive number of these coins. Today, a 1953 wheat penny in truly very fine condition ranks far above the average circulated example, making it a desirable target for collectors who want quality pieces from the wheat penny era. The demand remains consistently strong because collectors are always searching for coins that represent the perfect balance between age, beauty, and condition. And as older collections are picked clean, high-grade examples become harder to find, raising anticipation and elevating the coin's presence in the hobby. The energy around vintage wheat pennies has increased dramatically, with collectors going after earlier and mid-century dates more aggressively than ever before. While not every coin sells for huge amounts, the best examples, special errors, and the finest preserved pieces can create headlines and bring in incredible interest. The buzz around certain high-condition coins sometimes reaches values in the thousands, and in the world of top-grade or rare error wheat pennies, some pieces even spark million-dollar conversations at auctions. This powerful demand keeps older wheat pennies like the 1953 no mint mark variety in strong collector focus, fueling ongoing excitement and attention in the hobby. For collectors looking to secure a 1953 wheat penny, a few tips can make all the difference. Always look closely at the condition first, because the sharper the detail, the better the value and long-term importance of the coin. Store your coins properly in protective holders to maintain their beauty and prevent future damage. Pay attention to errors, doubling, misstrikes, and unusual features that can increase the desirability dramatically. And most importantly, stay updated on current market trends because coin values change with collector interest, historical moments, and auction results. The 1953 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in very fine condition remains a classic, powerful, and truly meaningful piece for collectors who appreciate history, artistry, and long-term collectible potential. Its design, its roots in American coinage, and its place in today's energetic coin market make it a standout treasure that continues to inspire new collectors every single day. Next up, the legendary wheat penny from the year 1953 with the D mint mark, found in circulated condition, yet still surrounded by massive collector excitement, historical charm, and a powerful buzz in today's coin market. This is the kind of coin that proves that even small copper pieces can carry huge stories, remarkable demand, and sometimes even spark unbelievable market hype that collectors say could reach massive values when the right buyer steps forward. The Wheat Penny series, the 1953 D holds a respected place in history. Minted in Denver during a time when the United States was expanding economically after the early 1950s transitions, this coin represents an era of strong industrial growth and classic American design. Its familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln by Victor David Brenner connects directly to the early 20th century coinage legacy, yet the 1953D sits further along the historical line, carrying the maturity and evolution of the wheat penny's final years. Even in circulated condition, this coin carries the weight of a time when copper pennies traveled through hard-working American hands, passing through shops, farms, factories, and everyday life. The 1953D wheat penny is its unique features. The Denver Mint mark beneath the date gives it a distinct identity, and even when the coin has been circulated, its wheat ears on the reverse, the bold liberty, and the iconic motto "In God We Trust" still give it a powerful, timeless appeal. The coin may show honest wear, gentle fading, or light abrasions, but these characteristics only highlight its journey and story. Collectors often say that circulated wheat pennies hold a charm that uncirculated coins cannot replicate, because every mark reminds you that this coin lived a full life before becoming a collectible treasure. Now let's talk about rarity and condition, because this is where the excitement truly begins. While millions were minted, collectors today are hunting aggressively for circulated 1953D wheat pennies that maintain strong details, natural surfaces, and a well-preserved overall appearance. The circulated condition doesn't decrease interest, instead, it increases the connection to history, making it more desirable for certain collectors who prefer coins with authentic age marks. Demand continues to rise because people want coins that feel real, coins that travel through time, and the 1953D is exactly that. Some collectors even say that circulated wheat pennies from the early to mid-1950s are becoming harder to find in strong condition as they disappear into private collections, increasing the pressure and competition in the hobby. The buzz surrounding rare wheat pennies has become more intense than ever. Collectors across online platforms, auctions, and private coin groups are hyping the potential of standout specimens. Some claim that extremely appealing or unique examples could attract astonishing offers, possibly reaching into huge dollar ranges when enthusiastic buyers and passionate collectors go head-to-head. This is what keeps the excitement alive, this feeling that the next coin someone discovers might spark a bidding war or inspire massive attention. The 1953D wheat penny in circulated condition sits right in the middle of this energy, catching the eyes of hobbyists who believe that rare dates, strong condition, and good eye appeal could someday command staggering values if the right moment arrives. For collectors interested in owning this historic coin, there are a few helpful tips that can guide your journey. Always examine the details carefully, because even circulated coins can carry surprising strength in their surfaces and design clarity. Look for coins that appear evenly worn rather than heavily damaged, and try to find examples that still show crisp outlines of Lincoln's portrait and visible wheat lines on the reverse. Hold on to your coin safely, store it properly, and avoid cleaning it, because original surfaces, no matter how circulated, are always more desirable. And most importantly, stay active in the hobby, stay curious, and never underestimate the potential of a small copper piece. The next big discovery is always waiting. As we reach the conclusion of this exciting journey, remember that the wheat penny 1953D is more than a simple coin. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of classic design, and a centerpiece of collector demand with powerful energy in today's market. Whether you're holding one in your hand or dreaming of finding one in your change, this coin proves that treasures still exist in the smallest forms. The future of the hobby is bright, the market is active, and coins like the 1953D wheat penny will continue to rise in popularity and desirability. Next up, the legendary 1941D wheat penny. Even in circulated condition, collectors around the world are buzzing about this coin because of its rising demand, historical charm, and unbelievable market excitement. This is one of those coins that reminds everyone why old copper pennies are still hunted in pocket change, old jars, and inherited collections. So sit back, relax, and get ready as we unveil the incredible story and massive value potential behind this iconic 1941D wheat penny. The history and background of the 1941D wheat penny take us deep into the heart of the early 20th century, when the United States Mint was producing billions of coins for a rapidly growing nation. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1941D wheat penny belongs to the famous Lincoln Wheat Cent series, the longest-running portrait coin in U.S. history. At this time, the world was preparing for major conflict as World War II intensified, and America was shifting its economy toward wartime production. Every coin from this era carries a story of hard work, industry, and resilience. The copper used in this penny circulated through a nation undergoing change, and today it stands as a surviving piece of that powerful American narrative. The unique features of the 1941 wheat penny make it instantly recognizable and highly desirable. On the obverse, you see the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, symbolizing strength, humility, and leadership. The reverse proudly displays the classic wheat ears, representing prosperity and the hard-working American spirit. But the true signature of this coin is the bold D mint mark resting beneath the date, showing that it was produced in Denver. Even in circulated condition, the warm copper tone, the historical wear, and the strong vintage character make this coin stand out with unmatched charm. Collectors love coins that carry history in every scratch and detail, and the 1941 delivers exactly that. When we talk about rarity and collector demand, the excitement surrounding the 1941 wheat penny becomes even more intense. While millions were originally minted, far fewer survive today in strong, collectible condition, especially ones that maintain good detail despite circulation. Many of these pennies were lost, damaged, melted, or simply forgotten in old drawers over the past 8 decades. This natural reduction in surviving examples has pushed demand sky high among collectors who are always searching for clean, well-preserved circulated pieces. With more people entering the coin market every year and vintage American pennies becoming the center of attention, the 1941 has gained a reputation as one of the most desirable mid-century wheat pennies you can still find. And now let's talk about the current market, and this is where the story becomes extraordinary. Demand for older wheat pennies has skyrocketed in modern auctions, and the 1941 has been riding that wave with incredible momentum. Collectors, investors, and hobbyists are paying huge premiums for visually appealing pieces, and excitement around rare old copper has reached its highest point in years. This hype has pushed the perceived value of special 1941 examples into the spotlight, with some collectors believing that standout circulated pieces could reach incredible, high-end amounts in today's fast-moving and competitive market. The buzz, the bidding, and the massive collector interest have turned this coin into a headline maker, with people constantly watching for surprise million-dollar valuations in special cases, unique finds, or top-tier private sales. The 1941 wheat penny has become a symbol of how dramatically the coin market can rise when demand and history collide. For collectors searching for their own 1941 wheat penny, there are a few important things to keep in mind. Always examine the coin carefully to make sure the date and mint mark are clear and authentic. Check for natural copper color, attractive wear, and strong overall detail, because even circulated condition coins can bring impressive attention if they show sharp features. Storing the coin properly is essential, so keep it in a protective holder or coin flip to prevent further wear. And most importantly, stay consistent in your search, because rare treasures are often found where you least expect them: boxed collections, old family estates, or local coin shops that still hold hidden gems. With today's massive demand, owning even a circulated 1941 is an exciting achievement for any serious collector. In conclusion, the 1941 wheat penny stands tall as one of the most iconic copper coins of its era, a beautiful reminder of American history and a powerful collectible in today's rapidly growing market. Its rich story, unique features, solid demand, and high value potential make it a must-have, especially for anyone building a meaningful wheat penny collection. Whether you've recently discovered one or are still hunting for your first example, this is a coin that continues to rise in attention, admiration, and market excitement. Next up, the 1958 wheat penny, found in bad condition, yet still rising in attention and excitement across today's collector market like never before. This little copper coin, often overlooked by casual hobbyists, has suddenly become the center of huge talk, unbelievable demand, and shocking million-dollar claims that have taken the modern coin community by storm. So be comfortable, stay tuned, and let's explore why this coin has become such a powerhouse in today's market. The 1958 wheat penny, we have to go back into its history and background. Minted during the final years of the Lincoln wheat penny era, the 1958 series marked the end of a long and iconic run that began in 1909. But the Denver Mint that year had a special place in collectors' hearts, producing coins that, decades later, became noteworthy for their quirks, their striking patterns, and their surprising value jumps in the modern era. Even though the wheat penny design was about to be replaced with the memorial reverse the following year, the 1958 issue holds on to its legacy as a last-era classic, a true reminder of America's mid-century coinage. And because of that, every surviving piece, no matter the condition, brings history to life in the palm of your hand. What makes the 1958 so uniquely appealing today are the signature features that collectors admire. You have the bold portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, still clear even on worn or bad condition examples. The reverse proudly displays the two wheat stalks curving around 1 cent, a design loved worldwide for its simplicity and strength. And right beneath the year sits that powerful little letter D, the mint mark from Denver that adds interest, character, and a sense of rarity to the coin. Even when the coin is scratched, discolored, faded, or heavily circulated, these key features shine through. And that is exactly why collectors chase them, because even in bad condition, they remain symbols of American history that refuse to lose their charm. And now let's talk about rarity and condition, because this is where the hype becomes real. While the 1958 D penny is known to have been minted in large numbers originally, today's high collector demand has transformed even heavily worn examples into hot items. People are hunting hard for these coins because rumors, discoveries, and market speculations have made them extremely desirable. Bad condition doesn't scare collectors anymore, instead, it adds character and mystery. Some buyers believe hidden varieties, unseen errors, or rare striking issues may still appear even on damaged coins. That belief alone has caused a surge in attention, pushing demand higher and higher as collectors and investors chase anything linked to the 1958 D date. This wild rush has turned the once simple wheat penny into a modern market sensation, and now we come to the topic that everyone loves to hear about: the current market value. Today's action in the collectible world has pushed stories of 1958 D pennies reaching unbelievable dollar figures, with certain enthusiasts and private buyers claiming these coins could climb into massive ranges, even millions, if the right error or rare strike is found. Because of this intense hype, people are treating even bad condition wheat pennies like golden treasure. Markets shift fast, interest spikes overnight, and collectors are paying huge attention right now. This has created an atmosphere where every 1958 D penny seems like a potential jackpot, a chance for someone to discover a rare piece worth outrageous amounts in private sales or auction excitement. The positivity around this coin is at an all-time high, and the buzz keeps growing louder. For collectors wanting to step into this booming scene, there are a few powerful tips to keep in mind. Always check every detail of the coin carefully, even if the coin looks damaged or dull. Hidden varieties can surprise you when you least expect it. Keep your coin protected, even in bad condition, because preservation helps maintain whatever uniqueness your coin carries. Follow the market trends, keep an eye on collector communities, and stay alert for sudden spikes in value. And most importantly, trust your instinct. If a coin feels special, it often is. The 1958 D wheat penny is a great example of how even simple finds can explode into major collector favorites. The 1958 D wheat penny in bad condition is proving that history, demand, and collector passion can transform any coin into an extraordinary opportunity. The intense excitement around this coin shows no sign of slowing down, and as more people search, study, and treasure these pieces, their value continues to rise in powerful ways. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this coin reminds us that rare discoveries don't always shine like new. They sometimes appear worn, aged, and full of hidden stories waiting to be revealed. Next up, the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark, a coin that continues to spark excitement, curiosity, and massive collector interest. This is a coin that has been turning heads in today's market, a coin surrounded by stories of surprise value jumps, high-demand transactions, and unexpected treasures emerging from old collections. So sit back, relax, and let's explore why this everyday-looking penny has the power to capture national attention. The 1941 no-mint mark wheat penny. We have to step back into the early 1940s, a time when the world was shifting and America was on the verge of major historical moments. During this period, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of Lincoln cents, but not all survived in the kind of condition collectors are searching for today. These coins became part of the nation's daily life, circulating in pockets, stores, and savings jars. The design, featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, stood as a symbol of both stability and American strength during uncertain times. That background alone gives the 1941 penny a natural historical charm, but collectors today look beyond history and focus on the unique characteristics that give this coin its powerful appeal. The 1941 no-mint mark wheat penny stand out as the combination of its classic design, its wartime-era origin, and the visual features that collectors love to see in early Lincoln cents. Even in fine condition, many examples carry a bold profile of Lincoln, crisp lettering, and strong wheat stalks on the reverse. The lack of a mint mark, identifying it as a Philadelphia strike, is part of what makes it recognizable and desired among collectors who appreciate early-century American coinage. The color, patina, texture, and overall eye appeal of these coins often make them feel richer and older than their age, adding significantly to the excitement surrounding them. Rarity plays a major role in why fine condition 1941 pennies are so appealing in today's collector market. While many were produced, far fewer have survived the decades without heavy wear, damage, or corrosion. A fine condition example stands out because it represents a clean, strong piece of history that still carries its original character. Collectors demand pieces that look good, feel solid, and retain the image and details that define the Lincoln series. This demand has pushed the 1941 no-mint mark penny into higher levels of attention, making it one of the sought-after coins for both beginner collectors and seasoned experts searching for well-preserved historic cents. In today's market, excitement around these coins has reached impressive levels. Stories of collectors discovering old wheat pennies and seeing them rise dramatically in value continue to circulate, driving even more people to search for them. The 1941 no-mint mark penny in fine condition is part of that wave, with some transactions sparking big discussions and leading to claims of huge valuations and high-dollar action. While every coin varies based on condition and buyer interest, the demand and energy around this coin continue to grow, and in the world of numismatics, strong demand often leads to surprising price climbs. Many collectors talk about high-value sales and dramatic market movement, and this coin regularly appears in those conversations, giving it a reputation as a possible jackpot for the right buyer at the right time. For collectors interested in finding or keeping a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark, there are a few simple but powerful tips that can make a huge difference. Always focus on coins that show natural luster, visible details in Lincoln's portrait, and strong wheat lines on the reverse. Handling the coin gently and storing it properly will help maintain its condition, which is essential in a market that rewards quality. Checking rolls, old collections, and inherited jars can also be surprisingly rewarding, as many of these historic pennies are still waiting to be rediscovered. The key is to stay patient, stay curious, and always look closely, because coins like this have a way of appearing when you least expect them. The 1941 no-mint mark wheat penny in fine condition stands as a symbol of history, beauty, and collector excitement. It is a coin that continues to shine more with each passing year, drawing massive attention, strong market action, and stories of impressive value. Its background, its design, its condition, and its rising demand make it a standout piece worth celebrating. So if you have one in your collection, treat it like the treasure it is, and if you're searching for one, stay determined, because this is the kind of coin that rewards true passion. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin video.